I'm Susie Miller, the Better Relationship Coach, and I'm committed to helping you create better relationships in just 30 days or less. And on today's episode of Better Relationship TV, we're going to be talking about learning from other people. And we're sitting here in my office. This is actually the view I've had all day with my little coffee cup, my microphone. Let me see if I can get it here. I'm very good at this. Now that you're all nauseous. There's my microphone. And due to a scheduling fluke, I ended up with 4 interviews today. And what I came away with was the power of talking with people who are in different places of life, different businesses, different walks of life than you, and you will learn so much. I took pages of notes. Who would have thought that Brian Basilico, who talks about social media, it's not about you, it's about bacon, is his book, could teach me so much about relationships in terms of how we approach social media. I talked with a weight loss coach, Nicole Kellerman-Worth, and she talks about living wildly alive and our relationship with our bodies. I had a wonderful conversation with Allison Pena, and she talked about, Allison Pena, and she talked about affluence mindset, an affluence skill set. And so I want to take a few minutes and just ask you, who do you learn from? Who do you spend time with? You know I had a coach once who said, we become like the 5 people we spend the most time with. And it really has caused me to look at who I spend time with. Are you spending time with people who you can learn new things from, who are positive, who are for your marriage? I had a client who said they were going through some hard times, but I said, who do you talk to? And she mentioned a friend, and she said, this friend doesn't just love me, she loves my husband too. And so when I talk to her, she's for our marriage. And I love that. I love that in this friendship, they can talk about hard things and still know that she's not going to have husband bashing, or it's not going to be like, well, you should leave him or whatever, because her friend, really likes her husband. There's always something to learn. If you don't have people to learn from, get some good books. There's tons of good books out there. Of course, I think mine's fabulous, listenlearnlovebook.com, but books like Brian's, which is It's Not About You, It's About Bacon. The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman's a great book about relationships. Anything by Zig Ziglar will change your mindset. So take some time and really keep learning. It will help your relationships. The reason it'll help your relationships is because you'll be exposed to a different way of thinking. And for me, I'm pretty set in my ways and think I'm right most of the time. My kids would say all the time. But it really changed my thinking today when I listened to Allison talk about how she interacts with her husband based on his temperament, based on his wiring, based on his affluent mindset. So I really want to encourage you, find someone that you can learn from today. Maybe when you're scrolling through Facebook and a post looks interesting to you, instead of just clicking like, actually click on the post and read it. And then of course leave a comment or share it with your friends. We should always be learning. It helps our relationships get better. It helps us be more broad-based. It helps with our freedom and forgiveness. If you go ahead and choose to learn something, tell me what you've done, what book you've read, what tip you've known, who you learned something from this week, and we'll talk again next week. Thanks for being here.